Right, afternoon, Ash. Disappointing 2-1 defeat this afternoon in the UCL League Cup. Did you think the game went?
Yeah, obviously hard right now. That's two games and two defeats, so it don't feel good. It's frustrating. Obviously, it ruins your weekend a little bit. So, but yeah, it's you never want to lose games of football. I think I've just had a chat with the lads, and from my perspective, I take some of the responsibility today in team selection and probably the system of play in kind of what we have personnel in the team. I'm going to take responsibility for that. We changed it second half, made some changes tactically and made a substitution, and second half I thought our performance was so much better in comparison to the first half, and that was what I wanted to see second half. I wanted to see a team that fights, a team that sticks together and keeps going until the very end. And no, I'm going to give the lads credit for that. We did. Of course, there's stuff that could be better in there, 100%. But as far as what the team gave in that second half was so much better than the first. So yeah, now it's about looking at kind of where we're at from a team point of view and a squad point of view. I think there will possibly need to be a few changes in this team, and athletically at the minute we're probably not quite there, and that's been kind of evident over the last two games. Athletically and in the duels we've struggled a little bit, so we need to address that. But the good thing is we kind of have an understanding of where we need to get better, and we'll look to try and make this team better with things that need to improve.
You just mentioned you think needs to be some improvement. Do you have certain areas in mind that you need to improve in?
Yeah, I think one of the main thing is probably in the centre of the pitch, just having a little bit more athleticism and legs in there and getting the balance right of it. We need to make sure the balance is right around what each player brings. But that's an area for sure we need to be a little bit more aggressive and have more legs in there. So that we need to look at and just make sure the balance is right moving forward. We have put some approaches in for a couple of players. You know, the players know here if you are not performing and you're not kind of where we're at in alignment with our objective, then unfortunately there will be changes made, because the way I see it, we're here to win, and we're a team that wants to win week in, week out, and we've lost two in a row, so we need to address it. Players know they need to be at the level. Players know that. Some of the players that are on the bench today, I've spoke to, they go, yeah, I accept it, I've not been there. We need everyone there. So that's my job to make sure that we get the squad right, and I'm sure that we can get it right moving forward.
Noticeably there was no Denny today, and Saunders was unavailable as well. Will they be back this week?
Yeah, I believe Saunders I need to speak to. He had an operation on his eye, so I'm not sure about Tuesday. Denny should be back Tuesday. So yeah, them two hopefully should be back Tuesday night.
And then Tuesday, obviously, we've got Yaxley here. Your first game under the new floodlights. What do you do to get 3 points from that?
I think play like we did second half. Iron out a few little things that we didn't do quite well in the second half, but I thought we were good second half. So for me, it's just about carrying on that second half performance now with the right attitude, the right application towards the game. If we do that, we'll have a very good chance to get 3 points.
You told the players on Wednesday that attendances have dropped a little bit. What can you say to the people of March to get them here on Tuesday and get behind the lads to make 3 points happen?
Well, look, the reality is, since I've been here, we have always generally played well at home and won games of football. And I think the fans could relate to a team that they saw put in the right effort, had the right desire, and kind of worked their socks off for that badge. And probably what the fans have seen lately is maybe a team that's not quite there doing that. And that hurts me. You know, I said to the lads last week, it really hurt me seeing the atmosphere in here and the attendance for what I'm used to. But look, at the end of the day, we have to take responsibility for that. It's myself, it's the team. When people come and watch us, they want to see a team they relate to, a team that's fighting, a team with energy, and that's what I'm going to try and do to bring that back. And listen, you start winning games of football, and people will come. More people will come. I get it. At the minute, someone wants to probably go and watch Posh or something like that, because the upshot is we've not been good enough, and you have to accept that and try and address it.
You mentioned a few new arrivals, potentially. You had one today, in young Evan Watkins on the bench. He came on and made his debut for the club. What are your thoughts on signing him?
Good kid. He's obviously really young. He plays under 18s football for St Ives, and he was around the St Ives squad at Step 3 last year, so he's definitely a kid with a lot of talent. And yeah, we've brought him in. I thought when he come on, there was some really nice stuff that he did when he come on with the football. He's not fazed by anything. He's very confident. So yeah, just trying to look to freshen it up. So a player that maybe gives us something a little bit different in the midfield. So yeah, really pleased he's joined us, and hopefully we can help him on his kind of development journey. And when he goes back to St Ives, he goes back there as a better player.
Awesome. Cheers, Ash. We'll speak to you Tuesday night.
Cheers.
Right.